The Paris Music Hall. It is not always realized by Englishmen that England is really the country of the music hall, the only country where it has taken firm root and flowered elegantly. There is nothing in any part of Europe to compare, in their own way, with the Empire and the Alhambra, either as places luxurious in themselves or as places where a brilliant spectacle is to be seen. It is true that, in England, the art of the ballet has gone down, the prima ballerina assoluta is getting rare, the primo uomo is extinct. The training of dancers as dancers leaves more and more to be desired, but that is a defect which we share, at the present time, with most other countries, while the beauty of the spectacle, with us, is unique. Think of Les Papillons or of old China at the Empire, and then go and see a fantastic ballet at Paris, at Vienna, or at Berlin. And it is not only in regard to the ballet, but in regard also to the turns, that we are ahead of all our competitors. I have no great admiration for most of our comic gentlemen and ladies in London, but I find it still more difficult to take any interest in the comic gentlemen and ladies of Paris. Take Marie Lloyd, for instance, and compare with her, say, Marguerite Duval at the Scala. Both aim at much the same effect, but, contrary to what might have been expected, it is the Englishwoman who shows the greater finesse in the rendering of that small range of sensations to which both give themselves up frankly. Take Pauline, who is supposed to express vulgarities with unusual success. Those automatic gestures, flapping and flopping, that dribbling voice, without intonation, that flabby droop and twitch of the face, all that soapy rubbing in of the expressive parts of the song, I could see no skill in it all, of a sort worth having. The women here sing mainly with their shoulders, for which they seem to have been chosen, and which are undoubtedly expressive. Often they do not even take the trouble to express anything with voice or face, the face remains blank, the voice trots creakily. It is a doll who repeats its lesson, holding itself up to be seen. The French Review, as one sees it at the Folies Bergère, done somewhat roughly and sketchily, strikes one most of all by its curious want of consecution, its entire reliance on the point of this or that scene, costume, or performer. It has no plan, no idea, some ideas are flung into it in passing, but it remains as shapeless as an English pantomime, and not much more interesting. Both appeal to the same undeveloped instincts, the English to a merely childish vulgarity, the French to a vulgarity which is more frankly vicious. Really, I hardly know which is to be preferred. In England we pretend that fancy dress is all in the interests of morality, in France they make no such pretence, and, in dispensing with shoulder straps, do but make their intentions a little clearer. Go to the Moulin Rouge and you will see a still clearer object lesson. The goods in the music halls are displayed so to speak, behind glass, in a shop window. At the Moulin Rouge they are on the open booths of a street market.